Hola, I am Faythe Canson Clark of the Primordial Chapter Charter Line of Swing Fi Swing at Tuskegee Institute, spring of 1971, Lur 31. Thank you for joining me today to learn more about CBD and its possible uses during the COVID-19 pandemic. I'd like to start out with a quote from Genesis 1:29. And God said, Behold, I have given you every herb-bearing seed which is upon the face of the earth, and every tree, in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be used for meat. This quote helps me to dispel some of the negative ideas out there about marijuana, hemp, and CBD, which stands for cannabinol. This plant and its uses have been around for a very long time, and it was given by God to man to use as his meat, meaning his health and wellness. Just a quick recount of how long marijuana has been used as medicine is seen by these dates throughout the world. Medicinal use of marijuana dates back at least 5,000 years. As such, cannabis history is tied to many iconic time periods. Marijuana was said to have been an ingredient in a holy anointing oil referenced in the original Hebrew version of Exodus. The ancient Egyptians reportedly used marijuana to treat glaucoma as well as general inflammation. Chinese Emperor Fu Shi called cannabis a popular medicine in 2900 BC, and the Chinese had identified more than 100 medicinal uses for marijuana by 100 AD. Fast forward now to the United States. More currently, after the war on drugs and the declassification of marijuana as a valid medical treatment. In 1998, the U.S. begins to import food-grade hemp seed and oil. 2004, Ninth Circuit Court decision in Hemp Industries Association versus DEA permanently protects sales of hemp foods and body care products in the U.S. 2007, the first hemp licenses in over 50 years were granted to 2 North Dakota farmers. 2014, our President Obama signed the Farm Bill, which allowed research institutions to start piloting hemp farming. 2015, the Industrial Hemp Farming Act, H.R. 525 and Senate 134, introduced into the House and Senate. This act is the first of several attempts to fully legalize hemp. 2016, a Colorado farm has earned the organic certification from USDA for its hemp. 2018, after failed attempts to pass hemp-specific laws, an amendment to the Agricultural Improvement of 2018, aka the Farm Bill, legalized hemp in the U.S. President Trump signs the bill into law on December 20th, 2018, and this amendment removed the hemp plant along with any of its seeds and derivatives from the Controlled Substances Act, a huge win for the hemp industry. So at long last, hemp is one of the cannabinoids of the marijuana plant, and it is made legal to grow in the United States. Just to make sure we're on the same page, cannabis has over 80 cannabinoids. 2 of those cannabinoids are hemp, the non-psychoactive cannabinoid, and marijuana, the psychoactive cannabinoid. Hemp contains 0.3% or less of THC, whereas marijuana can contain between 15 to 20% of THC, and that is the psychoactive part of the plant. With hemp or CBD, you get the benefit of the health without the high. So why is CBD so effective? The human body has this system that regulates every organ, activity, cell, and function within us, and that system is called the endocannabinoid system. As you can see by the graphic, this system is in every part of us, and it has receptors that are looking for CB1 and CB2 to keep it in balance. When we eat unhealthy foods, breathe in toxins, and overwork our bodies, this system becomes out of balance. Once you take a tincture or edible of CBD, the CBD1s or the CB1s and the CB2s go right to the body or the part of the body where they are needed to begin to realign what was out of balance. This is different from opioids that suppresses one system while throwing another system out of balance. Just to take a quick look at opioids versus CBD, the statistics say it all. Over 140 people in the United States die daily from overdosing on opioids. This means that every 3 weeks, death tolls from the U.S. opioid crisis equal more than those from 9/11. To date, there are no recorded cannabis deaths or overdoses. It's estimated that the total economic burden of prescription opioid misuse alone in the United States is $78.5 billion a year. Between 1999 and 2010, the states which allowed the prescription and use of medical cannabis saw the opioid overdose mortality rate drop by 24.8% compared with states where medical cannabis was illegal. Roughly 21 to 29% of patients prescribed opioids for chronic pain misuse them. CBDs interact with our endocannabinoid system to reduce inflammation while also mediating our body's pain signaling system, both actions which may help ease the symptoms associated with pain. In 2014, opioids killed roughly 64,000 people in the U.S. alone, making it the leading cause of death for those under 50 years of age. CBD has also been shown to work on neural pathways associated with addiction by inhibiting the reward facilitating effects of addictive substance. About 80% of people who use heroin first misused prescription opioids. Studies found that 64% of medical cannabis patients decreased their use of opioids and other pain medication. So, CBD helps with pain relief, reduces inflammation, relieves anxiety, reduces vomiting and nausea, aids sleep, reduces blood sugar levels, lowers blood pressure, reduces seizures and convulsion, and inhibits cancer cell growth, along with many other things. So in the case of COVID-19, CBD supports keeping the body in balance, which aids in resisting the onset of COVID-19. The reduction of anxiety is the next benefit during these stressful times. Then the reduction of inflammation and reduction of vomiting and nausea is helpful to those who already have COVID-19. We're not claiming that CBD is a cure for COVID-19, but it can help to protect against and reduce the symptoms of COVID-19. giving the patient a better chance at recovery. But again, why aren't more people taking advantage of the natural resource to better health? Mainly because of the stigma that has been placed on the use of the marijuana plant. That is why I started with what God placed on this earth as man's food. As more and more research surfaces about CBD and how receptive the body is to its properties, many minds will begin to open to the possibilities. So in summary, it is important to remember marijuana and its derivative, hemp or CBD, has been used for health purposes since the beginning of time. Hemp or CBD is now legal to grow and to use as a health product in all 50 states. CBD has been proven to improve many common maladies such as pain, inflammation, sleep disorders, and more. And unlike opioids, CBD is not addictive and does not cause death from overdose. So now the FDA disclaimers that we all have to use when using the medicinals outside of the medical profession. However, I am also recommending that you not go out and buy the first CBD oil you see at the drugstore, gas station, or online. There are a lot of folks out there ready to cash in on the gold rush. So if you can't be completely sure about the products that you're being offered and what is and is not in them, please take the time to talk with someone who knows about CBD. Do some research of the companies that produce the highest quality product and be sure you know what is in it and how to take it before you begin. I hope this presentation prompts you to ask more questions and to seek more answers. CBD is predicted to be a $22 billion business by 2022. Now is the time to get involved. If you have more questions, you can contact me at the number listed on the slide. Drop me an email or please stop by my website. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my presentation on CBD and COVID-19. I look forward to hearing from you. Hola.